So in 2011, the National Center for Chronic Disease Prevention and Health Promotion wrote an article in which they state that each year an estimated about 443 people die prematurely from smoking to exposure, or from smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke, and another 8.6 million live with a serious illness caused by smoking. Y'all might know the dangers of smoking and secondhand smoke. So y'all might know about the dangers of smoking and secondhand smoke, but it's okay to be reminded once in a while about their dangers. I feel like you guys are relevant to this because I'm pretty sure all of you might have been exposed to secondhand smoke or have smoked before. I'm kind of going to talk about this because I have been exposed to secondhand smoke for a very long time because of my father and my sibling. And 2 years ago, I had an uncle who passed away because of smoking. He had a lot of respiratory problems and he just couldn't take it anymore. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about what a cigarette contains and how it affects our body and the environment, and some alternatives that you could do to stop smoking or to fulfill what you get out of smoking. Okay. Alright, so what a cigarette contains, according to an article written by quitsmokingsupport.com, which was updated in January 2014, the cigarette includes nicotine, can have tar. Cigarette smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals, 43 cancer-causing compounds, and 400 other toxins. So they include nicotine, tar, carbon monoxide, ammonia, hydrogen cyanide, arsenic. They also say that some added ingredients, you have fungicides, pesticides, and lead and butane. I just think it's sad how many children are exposed to it very easily. Like I just had one of my brothers, I remember he was around 8 or 7, and he was locked up in a restaurant, and my mom caught him trying to smoke a cigarette because of my dad and how much he smoked. And not only that, like teens, like they could start smoking from the age of 18. It's legal for them to start smoking. So I think it's so sad how they're very easily exposed to these chemicals. Moving on. Alright. So the American Heart Association states that cigarette smokers have a higher chance of developing cardiovascular disease. Cigarettes make it harder to exercise. They increase your blood pressure. They cause lung cancer. Increase your chance of getting a stroke. When it comes to secondhand smoke, the American Cancer Society states that secondhand smoke comes from two forms of smoke. You have the mainstream and the side stream. The mainstream is the smoke that the smoker exhales, and the side stream is smoke that comes from the cigar or the pipe. The American Cancer Association states that, so it is very harmful for children because it causes them extreme respiratory problems when it comes to secondhand smoking. They suffer a lot with this. That the American Cancer Association states that the secondhand smoke increases breast cancer, so it's pretty bad for women once in a while. Alright, so in 2008, PreventCigaretteLitter.org posted an article called Cigarette Litter and the Environment. They state that 32% of litter in storm drains are tobacco products. They say that cigarette butts accumulate in pretty much anywhere, and 95% of cigarette filters are composed of cellulose acetate. It's a form of plastic that doesn't degrade very fast, so it stays in the environment. That's very bad. The cigar butts usually travel from the drains onto the river or the oceans. So it also affects the marine creatures. They think it's food, so they eat it. So not only just it affects us, but it also affects all the creatures that live in the ocean. So some alternatives. It is very hard to just quit smoking without any therapy. According to a slideshow created by WebMD, when you stop smoking nicotine withdrawal make you feel frustrated or depressed, restless, irritable. Like you just crave for one, but it's so overwhelming that you just can't have it. And so some alternatives you could use you could do nicotine replacement therapy, so it reduces those feelings. They also now they have alternatives like nicotine gum, the lozenge or the patch. They're very useful. They also say that the doctors could prescribe you some pills that also help you with that. Okay, so that's it. I talked about what a cigarette contains and how it affects your body and how it affects the environment. And my goal was just to help you at least consider to stop smoking, or if you do, or if you know someone, to kind of just warn them about what they're actually smoking, all the pesticides and stuff. And so it's